Mark 1000. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no, my headphones are going. Hello, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're doing well. Time zone. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I just had to do it. Time zone is going the way you want it to. We are playing Dune Awakening. And that's it for Major Announcements. Work is work. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. It is a weekly schedule. Things do change. I need time off in October. Other than that, yeah, that's it. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I always encourage conversation. So feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not the chat. Two, there's roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube, and 3, oh, something happened in the game. 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Okay, this is all wrapped up here. So, unplug my headset to the main PC. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just dive in, shall we? Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dune Awakening. Last recording session, we uncovered the map. I explained, I don't know. Oh no, see, now you can see. Is there a way to... I hit L. No, that's... Oh, that's nice. Filter. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's because... Hold on. I go to here. Alright, now it stays out because it's reading the map in the background. Gotcha. So, I might do it on my own. But as far as stuff goes, the bandit camps, as I explained, so there are 71 on the map, but only, and I'm making this part up, but I know it's true, a percentage of them pop every week. So if there's 71 on the map, only 75% of them, however many that is, will be chosen every week to be populated. And then next week, a different, like, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of overlap, but just to keep things randomized, the testing stations, so the Rex, I will do. The testing stations, I will do. The orange things, I will do. And the I guess they're not. What do they call them? Let's see. Hazards. Here we go. So cave, shipwrecks, trading posts. I will do it. Enemy camps, enemy outposts. Oh, then they add fortresses. Okay. Landmarks. Yeah. So like anything that can't be repeated. Sorry. That's randomized, I won't consider towards the 100% completion. That makes sense? But anything that is locked, like this is going to appear every week, I will consider towards the 100% completion rate. Now, I may not do that all on recording, especially if I'm like, listen, all I'm going to do this week is just farm. Or this recording says just farm 3 hours. I'll still record it in case something interesting happens. But you're not going to sit here on YouTube and watch. I don't think you'd be willing to watch me for an hour or 3 hours just harvesting stuff. I could be wrong. Left's monument. Oh, interesting. So I didn't trigger the monument, but I did trigger the thing under. Okay. So this just must be no-goes. Okay. Story-wise, you know, we crashed. I don't think I covered this last time. We crashed. I think I owe you 2 recordings worth. And we're just trying to survive. The Fremen have disappeared. We've started taking steps for figuring out what's going on. I suspect what it's going to turn out to be, because they didn't really cover it in the... I don't think they covered it. And again, it's been a long time since I read the books. I know they didn't cover it in the movies. But, you know, the Fremen were eradicated. Yet, I'm sure there was a black market shoving, you know, capturing Fremen and throwing them off planet. Right? As slaves. I bet there are a ton of... Because the Dune universe is big on genetic memory, i.e., I can tap into my genes and read the memories of my ancestors all the way back to the first one, whoever that may be. I suspect what they're gonna do here in this storyline is, A, the Fremen in the northern hemisphere wiped out. Fremen in the southern hemisphere may still be alive, but more importantly, enough Fremen were slave traded off-world that we are now subconsciously being called back, accessing that genetic memory, and repopulating the Fremen race using that genetic memory as a template. Otherwise, yeah, not much has happened story-wise. We're just doing stuff. I did see some ornithopters flying around. Apparently people still farm the Rex in this area. But I didn't have a chance to talk to anyone. Other than that, we do have a skill point, but I don't think we have anywhere... I mean, like, we need the second level to get any of this here. We did unlock planetology. So is there anything in here? I'm like, oh, a point in there. The compactor. We're not gathering dew yet. We're not doing mechanical stuff. I guess that's good. Is there anything in the trooper? I grabbed the Shigawire Claw for help in movement. I guess range damage never hurt. Right? I'm not using disruptors. Yeah, like going like this path on the right-hand side appeals to me. I'm not sure about anything else, but I do appreciate the skill system. I do appreciate the research system, and I do appreciate the crafting system. They did a really good job designing those. That's an ability technique. Oh, now that would be useful. I'm not sure about the anti-gravity field. But the suspensor dash would be a good technique. Honestly, as would center of mass, right? So now I don't aim for the head, I aim for the body. Alright, I will put a point in here. And maybe we save up for those two techniques. As is, we are running low. The durability on our gun is going to run out. We have a backup. Durability on our knife's going to run out. We have a backup. We might need a cutting tool backup and a blood extractor back. Otherwise, everything else is good. I'm not really using binoculars. We are going to need a backup power pack, and suspensor field just in case. Okay. I don't know what goes there or there. Unless there's... Like, this is a shield, obviously. Personal shield. Maybe there are suspensor belts that take up 2 slots and power packs that take up 2 slots. That could be true. So, before we begin... There we go. Things we might need on our journey. Nothing in here. I'm gonna take the copper ore. I don't know how much we'll need. There. Nothing in there. Nothing. Well, hold on. No, we can find most of it. So we will need a backup power pack. We'll say this one. And a backup suspensor field, so this one. And we'll let those sit. I will be extracting blood. Yeah, 10% is not much. Yeah, damaged or broken items can be repaired. I think I'd rather have the recycler, to be honest, because I can't do the repair thing yet. So if we go into crafting, so this is 20 salvaged metal, because we need to back up one of those, and we have a backup gun. So that's an easy, pop this in, go to crafting, go ahead, craft one of these. Great. Open this, throw this back in, and now we have a backup for when the one we have eventually breaks. I think that's plenty of shots, plenty of money, blood packs, everything else we're good to go. Can I? No, I can't. I don't want to destroy the items, but I don't want to carry them around everywhere as well. But I guess we're stuck with that. So we'll go ahead, fall down, and we will head towards Griffin's Reach trade post. We're a little low on bandages. Can I make any bandages? Schematics combat? No. I have no plant fibers. So we'll keep an eye out for plant fibers. I don't know what that is. Oh, I must have... There we go. Just hold to remove a personal marker. So I must have... Okay. Must have triggered it. Alright, so we're headed behind us. This way. Oh, before I forget... I almost ran out of here. Bad water. Usage. E. So... One from there. One from there. One sip from there. One sip from there. And we're good to go. Alright, now we will head... Nikes, is that a storm? Nope. This way. Okay, I think it rolled through. Oh. But we are headed in this direction. I'm not gonna pick up any more copper ore. If they ask for 200, I will take the time. To, you know, mine it near there. But otherwise, we're good. There's a worm behind us, isn't there? Nope. Oh, that was actually a really good spot for plant fiber. We'll dash this way. Woo! Inventory. Crafting. I own 2. Craft. Oop, that's 3. 6, 7. Alright, we'll call that good. I'm not gonna use any. I think my health is lower than I thought it was. Okay. I will go ahead and use one now. Looks like it's about halfway. There we go. So we'll let that fill up. Yeah, I am enjoying this game. And it doesn't feel like, at least at this stage, I enjoy the fact that it's like, oh, I know there are people here, but I'm glad I haven't met them yet. So I like the hints of civilization. I am appreciating that. Let me make sure. Yeah, all right, 50. Perfect. So that means we can make 10 bandages if we need to. But yeah, and the durability. I will talk about the durability, because that is always a tricky thing to do in any game. The durability has to have an impact on the game. All right, I don't need to worry about that, but I do need to be aware of it. But it can't happen so often that people are like, listen, every 5 minutes I have to craft a new damn item. It is just, get rid of it, you know what I mean? I think the durability on items is exactly where they need to be, right? If you're constantly using these items, every 7 to 8 hours maybe, it's like, oh, okay, boom. I need to craft a new one. So you get plenty of work out of items.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head, and while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Mm-hmm. We've already been here, chain one, so it's changed. So we'll take this. Just 40? Oh, wow. So we'll go ahead and accept that. Oh, wait. Delivered to contract board. Deliver items. Deliver. Contact issuer. Copper. Finally, I've waited weeks for that copper. It's damn hard to run an efficient scrap business if the quality of salvage contractors keeps dropping. Oh, when the quality of salvage contractors keeps dropping. Nothing but unreliable slackers, like that Nasir. He's probably passed out in a Samuda den somewhere. Anyway, you've proven you can deliver, so I might have work for you. Firm. Wrecking crew. And swore and constantly replacement parts. Reach the Rock of the Alcyon. Okay, accept contract.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands.
So we've already...
The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Alright, so many contractors require you to report to the contract issuer over the CommuniNet as a final step. You don't contact the issuer immediately. You can always do this in the Contracts tab by selecting the contract and clicking Contract Issuer. I think we did that anyways. So we've already been to the Wreck of the Alcyon. I should have looked up how much I needed. Do I dump this? I can always farm more. I think I am going to drop that. Yeah, so shipwrecks are massive structures often visible from afar due to their sheer size. A green map marker indicates that components needed to create weapons and armors can be found at this location. So we've already cleared out the Alcyon, but it looks like we're going to do it again, which is hilarious. This will happen often in a game such as this. I tend to be a bit of an Explorosaurus and a loot goblin. Because we have to worry about weight, I am... can I swing bomb? Where's the Alcyon? You know what? We're gonna shoot past the Alcyon real quick. We're gonna trigger the Kalep's monument, and then we'll come back and do the Alcyon. As I was saying, a bit of an Explorosaurus and a loot goblin, because I have to worry about weight and limited space, I am curbing my loot goblin tendencies, but not my Explorosaurus tendencies. So yeah. So we got plenty of water, bandages. I can always make more ammo, but from scrap, so I'm not worried about that. If my blood thing breaks, I've got a new one. We'll use it till it breaks, and then we'll toss it. And we do have a backup gun, so I'm okay with that. We're just gonna swing by the outskirts here. Again, no need to start fights. You know what I mean? Like, we get experience for fighting, but it's not enough to make me want to go, ooh, let me clear out everything. And you can't clear out everything because it does respawn. Uh-oh. This is Sardukar. Again, we'll stick to the... I was gonna say shadows, but it's nighttime. So, yeah. We'll stick to the rock and avoid combat as much as we can. So, you can move at a, you know, like, because stamina is infinite, you can move at a quick pace. There's some intel in there. I didn't, again, Sunday to Monday, I don't have time to kill. Whoa. To kill. So I didn't get a chance to do, like, alright, I just went out and did these side things. Now they are very active this evening. We should be okay. Like I said, we're gonna swing by the Alcyon. I'm not gonna go to it. That wasn't warm. I think that was a Sardukar ship shooting someone down. Spice blow? What the hell is going on over there? That's not... Well, I don't think that's spice. Why would they do spice blow here? Nah, we're still... We'll run to here. Yeah, I think that was them shooting someone. It could have been Spice Blow, but I don't think so. Would Spice Blow be purple? I don't think so. We can't... Alright, so... Yeah, I'm trying to get to the monument first. We've been running all night. You think we'd be more tired? There we go. Just keep a little topped off. Watch out for the worm. We should be good. Okay, so we're looking for the monument. Whoa! Warm over there. So, I think it's above me? We're gonna do a little climbing. Which, actually, hold on. I don't... Nope. I don't need to work as hard as I think I do. In vertical is a thing. There we go. Right up top. I'll grab the actuators and the cache, leave everything else. Cool. Don't know what the monument's about. Actuators and cache. Now we've triggered it. We'll probably have to come back here for a quest. Alright, so now let's head back to the wreck. I'm not close enough. Go. So yes, claw, really good for scaling vertical. Dash, really good for scaling, dealing with horizontal crossing. Should be okay. Be a worm. There's a worm-ish.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Coriolis, 5 hours. Monday, not Tuesday. Well, we'll be done in 5 hours, so I guess we don't have to worry about it before then. The Coriolis storm is the storm that Oh, it might not be American time, right? This is an Australian-based company, I believe, and I believe in Australia they're technically a day ahead. What is the date in Australia? Yes! They're technically a day ahead. Okay. So the storm that resets the desert, the Coriolis storm, will hit for Mondays on me, not Tuesday. And Tuesdays they use for down. Tuesdays they do the reset and they'll use it for downtime. And oh no, that means Mondays and Wednesdays. No, Thursdays. Well, this could get awkward. All right. Anyways, we need to get into some shade real quick. I think that's enough shade. But this will be. Oh, okay. So having heat stroke just means I drain my water fast. Doesn't affect health. Okay, that's good. Now we can go in up here. And I can't get in because technically I haven't dealt with everyone yet. But we can go in back to front if we so choose. Right?
Who goes there?
Oh, hold on. I don't think they'll check out this far. I'll keep the claw. I'll ditch this to unequip. And then equip the compel.
I see. Where's my battle? I see.
I can hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Scan this. I know they're in here. Or they were in here. I don't know where they've gone. That. Clear that out. Can I? No. So they ran all the way around and avoided me? Is that what I'm getting? Because they should be in here. But they're not in here anymore. I don't know what is happening. Alright, anyways. So now we just need the amplifier. I'm trying to remember, is there anything worth, other than that, there's anything worth clearing out in the entire area? And I think the answer is no. Where's the Holtzman amplifier? Is it in here? Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, interesting. Go ahead and pop 2 of those. Drain you of blood. Drain you of blood. Yeah, see, now we need 160 copper ore. So, easy enough to get. Alright, so the whole planet amplifier is in a different section of the ship. I should have grabbed this before. Go ahead. So now we're just looking for that. Okay, so we've been through here. So we'll start at the top and work our way to the bottom. That's in there. This is the front of the ship. Oh, it could be in this section. I might need to use a guide for it. There. Oh, wait. Does that mean I have 2 of them now? No. Alright. So now we found it. Still grab the parts. We need 160 ore. Which is doable. Do-do-do-do. He's coming. I think he got stuck. Hold on. Oh, there he is. How much? I can store one more. Alright, so 6. And after that, we're capped. We'll go ahead and use another. So deliver the Holtzman amplifier. Okay. How much? Oh, we still got it. Whoops, wrong buttons. We're just gonna run by. I think we've got enough.
There's someone here.
What I will do is on my way back, I will try to mine the 160 ore or so. Yeah. Which shouldn't take too long. Again, I'm gonna wait till we're in the shade on this side. I'll go ahead and pop the suit for 1 and 5 for 1, and we're good. We're already over halfway.
Reveal yourself.
Hmm? Do I have to be?
I require backup. Who's that?
Can you hear them? I can't see. Oh, there they are. Okay. 4 is fine. Always make more. Now we're back into the 4. Go to 7. For the improvised cutaway. Upgrade your armors and weapons. So again, we'll try to avoid the fighting. And we'll try to avoid the Sardukar as well. But we should be good. 2 more deposits and we're good. And we're almost capped out. I would like... It doesn't mean it's not there. I just haven't seen a skill that improves carry capacity. Is that the word I want? Weight capacity. I think weight capacity is a better... I feel like I have, at least for right now, I have plenty of slots. For me, the issue is, okay. So, if you remember, I forgot his name, I apologize. But we used this before as like, oh hey, we can go in here. But because he didn't keep this up to snuff, right? The sandstorms are blasting it apart. I don't think, can I? Yeah. I think you need specific weapons to damage buildings. And I do not have said weapons. I'm worried about the Sardukar. So we'll try to avoid them. This should get us to the mine copper. So now we get in 3 new schematics available. Perfect. Research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and the Kinjal. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. Yes? We're headed... Hold on, where am I? Oh, sorry, I'm off by 1. I want to go further west. Alright. I thought we made it to the... base of the trading post. Here. This looks like another one that's been blasted apart by the sand. Or will be. He might be up maintaining it though, so. Ooh. I wonder if it's some Ooh. If a group of people will get together and try to take out some of the Sardukar ships.
Reveal yourself.
Nah, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, would it be possible for a guild to take that out and get, like, crash it, strip it, and get a literally a metric ton of hopefully highly valuable resources? Like, the Highliner's untouchable. That's in low Earth orbit, that's space. But that thing flies low enough, so do the other Sardukar ships. I could see, like if they ever add Fremen as playable. You know, they wouldn't care about taking out the Sardukar ships. So, like, a Fremen guild of, like, I don't know how many people can be in a guild. I'll say 20 or 30 players. Harassing and bringing down a Sardukar vessel. So let's go turn this in. So, open contracts. Deliver items. Deliver. Contact issuer. You got the amplifier. Great work. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune, picking clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot sent out to die. Ah well. At least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. Buyers will pay good money for Fremen-made goods. The Fremen may be gone, but you can still find plenty of their equipment in the caves scattered around Haga Basin south. Explore a few caves, collect some of the gear, and I'll cut you in on profits. Contract. We have a ton of those, so back at base. So we don't need to do that anymore. Speaking of, let's head back. Well, first of all, before we go anywhere,
You keep coming back
here to
like
trade.
this. I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger.
Cup of water. Buy. 2. Confirm. Close. Okay. Why? Because we need to learn this, this, and this. So this is select for more detail. Oh, this way? No. How do I select? Standard Great House Assault Rifle for more than 100 years. The Karprov 38 shown due to its simple design and very low maintenance needs. A common personal weapon popular among family members of this great house. Doesn't say which. The Atreides Kinjal is styled after the particular variety that Duke Leto Atreides himself carries. Okay. We did get another skill point. So we are using the blade, so I will learn blade damage. Nope. And I am... Yeah, I've got to save up the next 2 to grab Center of Mass. Oh, it's only minus 10% head damage each time. Okay. But field maintenance and gunsmith, I am clearly set on. Question: does the swordmaster blade damage, long blade damage, and techniques? Definitely want optimized hydration. Definitely want field medicine. Desert conditioning. Max stamina. Harder to bleed. Yeah. Notice nothing durability for melee weapons. That's short blade damage. So this is all blades. This is specifically knives. Right? Maybe mental calculus, rifle damage, pistol damage, ranged damage. Garment keeper, tailoring, both of those I will need. Yeah, there's nothing suspensory proficiency. Scattergun, weapons, disruptor. There's nothing that reduces or increases blade durability. Right? Huh. Interesting. Anyways. We're gonna head back to base. Zone change. Fine. You. And I will grab... Well, I can always get more. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, We have a ton of copper ore at the base. Or we had. We have a ton of copper ingots at the base. So I'm hesitant to be like, all right, let's go out and farm. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't go far enough. All right. All right. Then we'll do Fremen finds. Huh. There's radio stations out here. That is honestly kind of fascinating. Although, you know, right here it's just a great spot for copper, so we're heading back anyways. Wait, I have 225 in... Oh, shit, that's plenty. Never mind! Way. Before we start crossing, we'll dump this. Grab this. In case we need to boost out of the way of a worm. Do. And I just like to leave that top one. Okay, I'll do two. Top two. At least the top one on the empty side. Because we're so close to the base, I was like, I'll just do the second one. We're about to get more water anyways. And we're home. Hello? Thought I heard someone. Anyways. So, full set of scavenger rags. These. Let's see. Blade mitigation, armor value. Yeah. But can okay. I could make a drinker. I don't think I need to. Hold on. What I will do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good there. We'll fabricate all the scavenger rags. I don't have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damage per hit and attack speed. Question. This is 5.5 and 139. 7.2 and 1. So it's roughly the same, but significantly more damage. And now that I can make my own... Oh! Which I have acquired somehow. Okay. Journey. Contracts. Scrap metal. Microfabric and EMF generator. We need 3 of each. Okay. So, what we will do... Before I go anywhere... Right. In here, drop, need to learn that. That all goes in there. Eat. In here is this. No stone. Metal. Nope. Alright, here. Well, actually, ore. That's random. I'm probably gonna have to shred those. For now, we'll do ore and metals in 1. Inventory. Research. Okay. We're good there. We'll drop down. So, been fabricated. 2. Take.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Offworlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Offworlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
I love how far ahead I accidentally went. Anyways, Imperial testing stations are scattered across Arrakis. A blue location marker indicates that components needed to create vehicles and other technology can be found at these stations. So I didn't do a better mauler. That's a better weapon. 7.6. I kind of want that. I'm not too scared. Alright, so hold on. And here's the question, though. Right, that replaces... the still suit. So we lose our water bonus. But we have to travel to the station no matter what. I don't think... I think I prefer the still suits. Right? So we can stack 24 versus 28. I suppose we could mix and match, right? 18, 8. So like if we do this, I definitely want the still suit. And that's 11. That's 24. And the one I can make is 42. All right. So, same amount of heat protection, but 42 armor versus 24 at best. We don't get the blade mitigation, we don't get the dash stamina cost, but we do get better. So we now, as opposed to having... I feel like this is a good compromise. And we'll let that sit. Looks like we're headed back out to the station. Before we go, I am going to have to craft... Thank you. And it's Alt. At least one more. Alright. There we go. Alright, and we're good. Oh, and I need to deposit money. split. Go in there. You go there. And we're good. Now, before we leave, we need microfabrics. Yeah, we need 3 of these. And 3 of these. Yes. Because the job is... Yeah, we're not turning in the bounty. 3 fabrics, 3 generators. So we're good there. So before we head out, we'll take a drink and extract some water. So now we're topped off and we're good to go. All right. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not headed in our direction. Back we go. And now we're headed towards there first. First Fremen finds, and then across the gap. And we'll keep our dash handy. Oh, Nikes. Alright. Hold on. I'm not running around in a sandstorm. Can you sugar wire claw? Oh, you can. Okay. It is impressive watching these roll in. I wish the windows were bigger. I understand why they are not. We gotta get back into shelter. Like, I just a little bigger, right? Oh. Oh, did it? And now it's moving away from us. Okay. That's pretty funny, actually. So it rolled right by us. Oh, that's actually very impressive. That sandstorms can be localized to that degree. Let's head out this way. And so we'll do the Fremen finds. We'll grab the next contract. We'll go to the station. Clear it out again. Yeah, we're doing okay. Let's make sure we're in the shade. Make sure the heat goes away. Then we'll head back across the desert sands. I mean, I am glad I grabbed the planetology ahead of time. I don't know if it's like already paying off, but it felt good to have these skills as quickly as possible, right? So I'm getting an extra 4 resources, right? If it's giving 40 on average, right? 40 on average, this is giving me an extra 4. So after 10 times I've used it, you know, it's basically a free one of these. And considering the amount of resources I'll need to harvest in the game... oh, wow, this is actually a good copper spot. Yeah, so with the right travel skills and equipment, you could just hop right over and across that gap. Never even touch the sand. I'm gonna try to avoid a fight. I don't need to climb. I could climb, but I can also just go up this ramp. Yeah, so basically, if my top still water bar gets like 90% full, I'll just tap it. Didn't get it. Alright. Yeah, it's a learning process. I'm trying to like, ooh, fall down, whoop, and loop over, but yeah, I'm not getting the angles and the ranges correct. Yeah, I'm learning. Okay. So let's go turn this in. Contract. Okay. A buyer who's very eager to recover a stolen pharmaceutical agent. They wouldn't say what it was, just that it was safe to transport unless the vials were open. The case and vials containing the agent were taken in the city of the Old. Except that, now I can deliver this now, and I will. So we'll contact the issuer. We found it. The buyer was pleased. No need to ask if you opened any of the vials. The buyer told me you wouldn't be capable of operating a contract board if you had. The stuff, whatever it is, sounds damn dangerous. I don't understand how anyone can lose track. Something like that. Well, no harm done in the end. Right. Cool. Actually, deliver the items. We can deliver this. And this. Contact the issuer. Nice work. Most off-worlders think the Fremen were just a bunch of savages. They made quality goods. No one's ever matched their moisture seal tech. And the mechanisms stand up to the harshest conditions. Pity most scavengers have a superstitious fear of salvaging Fremen gear, but since you're braver than most, maybe you can help me with something else. My client needs something recovered from an Imperial testing station. He's looking for an old poison snooper. Why? Who knows? But he's paying well. The station is not far from Griffin's Reach. Be careful if you go there. A band of scavengers slave came to the place, and I've been hearing bad things about them. So we've done that. We can deliver this right now. There we go. So you got the snooper. I'm sure it wasn't easy. Those testing stations can be absolute treasure troves, but they're usually full of people who don't like to share. Never met a reasonable person in a testing station. Listen, I have another offer if you're looking to do a little trading. I need a few components to restore Sandbite. In decent condition, not falling apart. I can't pay for them, but I have some other rare bike parts that I'm willing to exchange term. Okay. Engines Mark 1 and Mark 2. Okay, I don't have the items yet. They might be at my base. So what did we get from those? Can I check that? If I go to Journey. Here. So, vial retrieval. Yeah, oh, we get a Sims cutter. Yeah, I wish there was a way to see what I got. Alright. Codex. Yeah, if you have been killed by a sandworm, all items in inventory have been lost or are not recoverable. Stick to run. Yeah, so if we die by a sandworm, we lose everything. Okay. I wish there was a way, because we got a bunch of stuff, right? Can do guns and variants. Oh, I think we got these, which are significantly better than what we are wearing. Oh, but it's just the top and bottom. Like that, I wouldn't try. Like if there were helmets and boots, I would. Oh, maybe not. I can already make a radiation suit? Okay. Huh. Oh, but it doesn't protect against... So heavy protects against range, but not blades. That makes sense. Oh, wow, look at that heat protection. So we must have grabbed some of these? Are this just what we know about? Yeah, okay, sorry, that's just what we know about, not what we can craft. Gotcha. Okay. Research-wise... Oh, the pistol would be nice. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it opens up rather soon. Yeah, okay, journey across the... We're probably gonna need this to make a bike. I'm hoping this and this, the chemical refinery and the recycler, both unlock at the same time. And we're probably going to need this as well, right? So we're at 16, 17, 18. Yeah. 19, 20. Right here. Alright. Anyways. So we're gonna head now to the sand station, which should be to the east. Yes, relatively easy to get to, so I'm not really worried. We'll do a full clear through. We'll come back here, grab what we need, and then head back to the base. We do have skill points. I will use them. I will use one for center mass, right? Or two, and then filmmaker. So that will... So if we aim for center mass, we do a little bonus damage. But more importantly, our guns, weapons, lose... durability, ranged weapons lose durability slow, and that's the important. We're doing great on time. Alright. And we will clear it out again. I'm not going to... Wait, hold on. Yeah, if it's popped, I'm not gonna... fight my way through. And there's no reason to. So now, if I die, I don't mind... Like, get eaten by worms, like, everything I've lost, I'll get back rather quickly. Except maybe from my health. believe this is the testing station. Oh, wow. Holds more shots, too. Okay. Oh, did I turn in? Yes, we're going to need to collect blood while we're here. Testing station. It should be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Yeah, we'll just fight our way in and grab what we need. Between particle capacitors and advanced servots, which we have at base. I could have also just run back to base, but this way we do something here. I remember there being quite a lot of bandages in here, so the ammo. Can I tap him for blood? No, it has to be someone I killed. Fair enough. Oh, we do need the identification band, but we don't necessarily need to listen to all the devices. Alright. Like, we don't need to interact with that. We've already done that. We can't get back there. We don't have blue. I don't remember when we first saw combat. Go ahead and drink. We know him. So purple overrides.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station.
Don't need to deal
#2.
with that.
I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer.
Need to deal with
The
that.
ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical.
Oh, you know what I did forget to do? Switch to combat stuff. Alright. F. Excuse me? Some blood. Ammo. Blood. That's fine. Drink. Try to remember. Did we interact with this?
I see. I thought I could trust Drew.
Oh, no, we haven't heard this
But I
one.
know that he's part of the plot. Eh? I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. He did. They're all a league against me. All of them. Huh? But they won't get me if I get them first.
We did see someone patrolling. Oh, there he is. Oh, exsanguinate 50,000 milliliters of blood. No, I'm impressed I've already done that. This goes. That's
you leave the next messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh, yeah, your belly? It was
Yeah,
full
that
of
one we
worms,
found.
big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
Those. Okay, there. I wonder if this secret area will still be open to us. I see. Aren't there two? I was gonna say. Oh. Woo, that's a lot of fire. This. Another one? Alright, it's broken. Drop that. Equip our new one. Ammo. Ammo. I think that's it. Yep, we're full on blood. Whoa! Okie dokie. Clear out the entire station because of the capacitors and the servots. I'm gonna pass on that. I guess grab those? Yeah. I've heard all this. Yeah, I'm afraid if I pick up the poison snooper, I'll have two and I'll have no way to get rid of it. I see. Wow. This mauler's really good. I'm doing enough damage in shots that as opposed to breaking even on ammo, I'm coming out ahead. Ah, that's the one I dropped. That's the way we want to go. We'll do a once around. Is it a white, remember? And go ahead and use one just so we have space for one more. All of those. Yeah, if I don't have enough, or we don't get enough in this one run, I'm gonna just head back to the base, grab what I need, and then go continue the quest. Because this may be designed to take multiple runs. That makes sense? We're like, oh, you need to go through it like 2 or 3 times. And I would rather not. But it doesn't look like it. E-band. Alright. Good. Oh, wow. We're topped off on water. Yeah, now that I know what I'm doing, we're just blowing through, man. Alright, so the question is, first of all, can we still trigger this? Yes! Okay. Interesting. So now that we know this is here... all that. Need this. We'll pass on that. Take all of that. So, okay. So we definitely got enough. We're okay. We're actually fine on water, so I'm going to leave it alone. We unlocked a new schematic? Oh. Well, I can't learn it now. Anything else? No. So we unlocked the sand bike schematic unintentionally. Alright, I'm okay with that. Yes. And because of the way they handle schematics, there is a reason to be like, alright, let me run back and I'll farm this area a few times so I have a stack of like 10 or 12 of the schematics I want.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ah, we're fine. We'll take those. We'll take one of those. Do one over. Take all of that. Right. Aren't you? Yeah, you're the shielded dude. Oh! He used martial arts! I'm not so sure about that. Okay. There we go. One more. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that works. Got it. All of that. Reload. And go ahead. Nope, 10's plenty. I don't think we'll need another one. Think there's someone back? No. Nope. That. We need that to get out. Take all of that. Right? So there is a reason to run this multiple times, so you can stack up those schematics of like, alright, great, I have 12 of these dispenser fields that I really like, right? Or, right? So basically you stack the Emperor's Wings schematics, the Way of the Fallen, the Leader Johns you buy, the drinkers you find. This one, I think we got from a quest reward, but like, this one we found, so potentially we could stack this one to have like 5 or 6 of these, right? The same thing with the Emperor's Wings. We could grab 5 or 6 of these so that, you know, we always know we can have one. Right, we've got one on me, we've got one in the bank, and if the one that breaks, we can just go whoop and make it. So that, we'll just take it off. There's the purple.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number.
And now we're out.
I am the station supervisor.
Okay, before we go, I think there's a fight in here. Oh no, again, I took so long the first time. Part of that could be respawning. Those. I think. That's just salvage. I don't care about. That's it. We played out the station. So I approve of the way schematics work, because they're like, oh, that's a really good way to encourage. Like, listen, you know, early to mid game, we're just gonna farm these again and again and again. So we have a stack of 10 or 12 of these schematics that are really good early game, and then late game, it's like you're farming mid to late game stuff. So it's really, really well done. So, what do we need for that? Sand bike, engine, and 2 treads. I have 1 tread, but I have a ground car. Thought I had an engine. Yeah, like I have so many of these, it's like, oh, I don't think I want to keep these around. So I have the tread. I can craft the second one. And or... Ooh, I ran right by you multiple times. Ammo. But yeah, trying to remember where I got this, which I think is the wreck of the Alcyon. I just didn't find it the last time I was there. Just so I have multiple versions of that gun. Because it's a really good gun, at least for right now. Not the worst idea. Alright, so we're actually just going to head straight back to the base. And we need an engine and 2 treads. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to attract the worm here. Alright, so there is a zone around the stone. Right? Where you get some leeway. So if there's enough stone in an area, even if, like if there's like we'll say there's 20 meters. So if there's stone here, 20 meters, and more stone, you've got a clear path not to have to worry about the worm. Okay, we should lower. Yeah, so I'm hoping at some point you unlock the ability to have multiple outfits then, because I would like one outfit for desert travel and a separate outfit for combat. In my case, I wonder if it's better to mix and match. There doesn't seem to be, like, set bonuses, at least from what I can tell right now. So, like, mixing and... let's go explore this real quick. Mixing and matching heavy and light armor for combat, so you have some unexpected resistances in unexpected places. Might not be the worst idea. Oh, whoops. I screwed that up. I'm just gonna take that. It's this and this. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have my combat stuff equipped. I was like, well, I messed that up. Yeah, I don't know if you ever learn how to make your own micro sandwich fabric. So going around, looks like there's another one above us, maybe? But we are headed west, this way. Get some health. Oh, didn't use it. Alright, so there is an animation you have to wait to finish. Okay. Before that actually triggers. Go ahead and F. Okay. It's only 100, so it's half of a bar. Get into this shade. Right, that's an outpost. I might have the spare treads. Which, if we're getting into vehicles, then popping some points into vehicle repair and mining. Maybe not mining. Fuel efficient driver, definitely. Okay. That's... And yeah. So this side for now. I don't think it's enough for me to want to... Well, hold on. Well, we probably... I was like, oh, maybe I do want to reset things.
Reveal yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to keep running. Just passing through. Oh, dear. Okay, that is definitely worm sign. But I think, woo, he's passed on, so we're just gonna run across. Our sheet. I'm betting I can only reset my skills in a safe area, which makes perfect sense. Need 3 sandbite treads. Okay. Let's see what it takes to make a sandbite. We're not going to use the parts. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can I make... Hold on. 8. This is gonna sound weird. Did I just miss stairs? All structural columns, pillars, walls, wedge walls, roofs, inclines, stairs. Alright, I did just miss the stairs. Alright, so 8. Demolish. Demolish. What? Wow, hold on. Ooh, not there. How? Not sure how placement is blocked by another object. Oh. Hold on. So do I have to... And then... Alright, so now we have stairs running up. It's in an awkward position, but so be it. I'll leave that as is. That, well, hold on. Inclines. There we go. Alright, this is why I try to go for 4x4 or 4x4 for the first base, but I screwed up in placement, so this is what we got. All of that. Okay. Get to deposit. I think that's it. Nope. And you go there. This should be this and this and this. Stone and this. Metal. While we're here, schematic. No other schematics I can find. Yeah, I don't need this. I might need this. Alright, so I think we need a sand bike container. So that will go back to 8. Build. Favorites. Rotate. Back to 1. So sand bike, miscellaneous. Junk. More junk. Sand bike, miscellaneous. Sand bike. So I have controls, use a welding torch to attach the power supply unit with sand. Okay. So this is, PSU, power supply unit, and the engine, and a tray. Okay. I need an engine, first of all. So I need 1 engine and 2 trays. So I will make 4 trays. This one will be used for a quest. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't want to use scrappy parts for a bike. So I think we'll have to do that from the beginning. What is it? Wait, hold on. Also, no, I don't think it's worth it. 8? No, 2. So, we will get all of these. All the parts, whatever this is, and whatever this is. Okay, is there anything else I've unlocked? No. 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 I would... Cobalt raw resources and fuel cell packs. I would think we're gonna need that eventually. Nothing in here. I would have liked the recycler already. I feel like recycling should have been triggered now. If I'm finding this much stuff, I'm like, listen, I just want to throw this into the recycler and get what I can out of it. Alright, so what do we need? Vehicles. So we got sand bike inventory, welding wire, welding torch crafted from salvaged metal parts, a welding torch. So we need a welding torch, so we'll craft one of those. Sand bike power supply unit, sand bike tread, sand bike engines, a chassis, and a hull. Okay. They all take copper ingots. Snag that. 12, 12, 24, 29 times 3, we're up to 30, 42, 47. We'll say 60. So it's going to use half my copper ingots. That's good. To craft one of these. Oh, plus the servo works. 7, 10. Oh, okay, it's different. All right, so hold on. So one of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. All right. So that did that. Yeah, so ore is a bit more important. Sorry, the ingots are significantly more important than that. I think it's going pretty fast. Yes, 3 seconds apiece. We can wait. So we need a bike and 2 trips. This is another required thing, so we slide that over, slide that over, slide that over, slide that over. Pull this down. Pull. Well, hold on. There we go. Because we're gonna need some wire for repairs. Do I have how much in solar? Oh, I have 10,000 solari in here. All right, we're gonna carry around 5,000 now. Go ahead and split. So 5, 3, 50. Go ahead and pause that. It's a little tight on the water, but we'll make it. See, again, if I had done 4x4, it'd be back one more. You'd have a little more space. Alright, so tread, chassis, hull. Sorry, tread, chassis, hull. I might need to make this 3 floors. Right? Because if we store the bike outside, it will be shredded. New schematics available. Refining vehicle fuel. Research the small chemical refinery. Construct or interact in small chemical refinery. And find small or medium-sized vehicle fuel cell. So why? Research. Refinery capable of processing raw resources into cobalt ingot, silicone blocks, and fuel cell packs. Place close to a sub-feet console with the construction tool requires power from base. Done. Alright. Before I forget, I do need to run ads for the halfway point. Done. Right. So, we're going to need 1 tread, 1 engine. You go in, you go in. In. Alright, perfect. Just enough space. Oh, in. I'm going to need to make a 2nd tread. then welding wire, craft a mount. 30? Goes pretty quick. So for the bike building, doesn't say it has to be pristine. It just says I need the parts. Alright. Ah, we've unlocked the leader, John. Nice. And the water cistern. Nice. So we'll go research that. And this. Which unlocks the Karab still suit. I'm going to hold... How much do I have? I have 60. We're going to backtrack. Great. We can make our own pistol. Make sure we got... There we go. We got the recycler. A better cutter array. And now we can make our own power pack. And a Solido replicator. Great. Now, we'll hold on to the still suit. We've unlocked glow tubes. And we can make our own suspensor belts. And we've got the back seat. And, oh! And a vehicle backup tool. That's interesting. Okay. So that's all the copper except for this still suit. Perfect. So 35 left. Beautiful. Yeah, see 5-5. The death still is free. That's weird. Yeah, 40 and 30. It says there's another one in here I've unlocked. But I don't see it. Got all that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, a medium blood set. But we need iron. Iron. So we can't do iron. Yeah, I don't know why it says there's one unlocked. That's what that little purple means. You've unlocked something. Right. Or maybe I had to wait for that to trigger? No, there's still nothing there. Don't know. Okay. Yeah, I need a third floor. I don't know if I can make a third floor. How much space? Yes, I think I can just barely make a third floor. Okay. Oh, I couldn't have done a 4x4, huh? Okay. So it looks like we're going up to 3 floors. Okay, like, we have just enough space, I think, to do that. Because... Alright, keep the water down here. Move this to a corner. Right? And then a water cistern, like, in here somewhere. Move all of these up one level so we can store the bike down here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So we have a sandstorm coming in, right? I can now make my own. No. Oh, interesting. Now, how much? Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I only need to make like one. Right? I made 6. I made 30. Okay. We don't need that much welding
A
wire.
large sandstorm is approaching.
Ever. Oopsie. But yeah, and then up here, production, top level storage. Does that make sense? And I think this size. Excuse me. Is it because you're open? Thank you. Must have just been a clipping issue. So I will work on that between recording sessions, I think. As is, I definitely want one of those. We can make our own leader johns. These only hold 4. This holds 6. So, you know. Steel suits require... Oh yeah, look at all that heat protection. That requires iron. Make our own pistols, weapons, rifles, combat armor, that sort of thing. We've got the Solito replicator, so we don't need that. We do need a better cutter array. So we'll craft one of those. Dispenser belt. We don't need the survey probe. We don't need that. We do need a vehicle backup. Okay. 8. R. So, we unlocked the chemical refinery, the water system. I am going to select that. Oh, how much does it, like... Oh, that's not as big as I thought it would be for space. So, 1. Wait, hold on. And it doesn't take power. Holds 5,000. Okay. I'll build 2 just because. Yeah, so now, while this, like, this will filter and store whatever doesn't fit in here will go into here, and I can extract water or deposit water in here if I so choose. So we'll let those tick. The sandstorm is passed. Okay. We are going to, as much as I want to wait till next, well, we can do part of it, right? I can prep. If we go to 8, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. Just in case there's a sandstorm. I think I can build Atreides stuff. Oh, I can do Atreides walls! What do they have for roofs? Oh. Why do I have Atreides stuff? Huh. There we go. Just to carve it in. But oh, no. On floor 2. Like, I think the water down here is fine. I think we're gonna want to move this and this up one. If we put those stairs there, I'm gonna want these stairs back here. Right? Or here-ish, we'll say. So knowing this back here will be stairs, we'll put... And I kind of want the recycler with these, but for now, that means 8 R. Stuff. Refineries. Fabricators. Nope. Utilities. Recycler. Oop. We definitely want that here. Great. Because now what we can do is... I'll keep 2 around, but... We'll keep 1 on me. Toss in the rest. Just so I don't accidentally toss this in. Hello? Alright. Not sure what that was. This goes down here as well. Yeah. I'm a busy boy. And in here... Oh, it tells you what you get. Alright. Oh, wait, not that one. We need 1 spare. Wait a minute. Oh, and then I have to click this? Ah. Oh, this is tedious, but... Really? I get a particle capacitor out of this? Oh, this is storage. Okay, so these can be... Okay. Hold on. Recycler. General settings. Storage. We're gonna set both of these to storage 2? Yeah, circuit 1, circuit 1. Yeah, this is a bit weird. Alright, hold on. And we'll set this to circuit 2 as well. So now it should see those? No. Oh, they might not be able to be recycled. Because I don't want to accidentally recycle particle capacitors. Right, circuit 1, circuit 2. This needs a better... I don't know what the difference is. Like, I know one of them is intake. One of them... So, I don't think it can shred those. Storage. Hold on. 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm gonna make another one. Alright. Manage. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Oh no, that's power usage. Associate, co-owner, guild, public. Ah! Okay, storage. So if this is circuit 2 and circuit 2, and I set this to circuit 2 and circuit 2... Yeah, so this is in my backpack. Okay, that's rough. So this must be what's in storage now. Yeah, so I have to do it one at a time. So now that's in this storage. Okay, so I can't recycle this. Yeah, then it recycles it. Yeah, I don't like... You know, we'll trade out this power pack for this power pack. This one... Yeah, look. I shredded the one I was wearing because I don't know where it is. So it's very clearly looking at circuit 1 still. So I think I'm going to have to read up on how this works exactly. Okay, oh, here. Oh. From there. What the hell? That's motorcycle part. That's junk. That's junk. That's junk. Storage. That's all in here. So I need to take this out. Throw that back in there. Storage. Throw you in here, you in here, you in here. Throw you in there. I thought... Oh, they're there. So... In. And then we'll put the welding wire in here, because why not? Rock goes in there. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so that's recycle. So this side Oh, okay, something's going on. The game's chugging. See? It's not... Take. It's not seeing the storage for some reason. Alright, we'll let that sit for now. So those are topped off. Everything else is good. We should have a better cutter now. Oh! Okay, something's going on. I don't know if we're being forced to kick out or what. I mean, a lot of heat. Small problem here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I think I have to crack. We're in a safe spot, so we'll crash it out and we'll count to like a minute or two, and I'm actually going to get something to drink, and then we'll re-log in and try to fix this. So, let's see if we can get back in. Or that might have been... They said 4 hours. And we've only been playing for 2, so we should be okay. And I can't change my streaming time. Probably all this needs is a reset. Yeah, if only 66% of players have gotten Vampire. I find that
I dream.
shocking. Utterly shocking. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, hold on. Oh no, it's there! I don't remember. What siege I was at. Oh, right here. Anomaly. No. Recent? I don't remember what siege I was at. Oh no. Let me do another reset. Play. I should have written down the siege. I mean, because otherwise I have to load in, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to sit here and reload every single one. Although maybe it doesn't matter, 'cause oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we haven't lost progress, but we might have lost all our stuff.
I dream.
Is that what I'm getting? Because I can't continue. Alright, I am going to... Hold on. Disable this. Settings. Account. Disable. Confirm changes. Go back. Well, that's the name. But it doesn't tell me... I don't remember what siege I hopped in on. And it's not telling me... I'm definitely here. Was it Tabor? But not... Yeah, it's just showing me the world's... I don't like that. So we hit a bug. I don't know the basics of that bug. So I can go to the world, but I don't remember what siege I started at. I don't think it was this one. Basically, if I can build it, that's the siege. If I can't build it, how do I... No. How do I tell the last... Maybe this way. This is how to switch. One most recently used to create a character or claim land. Did the server shut down without warning? Is that what's happening? Because I recognize the world server. I don't recognize the siege names at all. I'm gonna stop recording and we'll try to figure this out. Okay. Care about the eye launcher. I don't think we I should have written it down. Thank you. I'm gonna have to write this down. I don't think I'm going to the one I started in. That's the problem. So I wonder if there was a reset at around 1 p.m. my time. And I just completely missed the notification for it. Whoa, Matt. Yeah, because I don't have our base. So, main menu. Oh. Okay, I got to continue again. I'm gonna write this down. Settings. Account disabled. Confirm. No servers. The anomaly 62 or 22. That's where I am. But where's the one I built in? Oh no. Am I literally gonna have to start the bottom? Right? Because we according to this, we started in the anomaly. That's the character. So I am literally, because of the way it popped me out, I'm literally going to have to go through and figure... Account? No. Log in with Steam. Oh, fuck that. Alright. Yes. I can't click continue. I literally have to sit here. We're definitely in the anomaly. I have to go through. No. And find the one where we have a base on. And then write that down. Because of the way it booted us out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, because I can't build a feat. I would have to delete my character and restart the playthrough. Now, I am early enough, I will take the hit. But it is annoying, if nothing else. So just in case this gets messed up again, I'm gonna open a spreadsheet. And I will do Siege's chat. There we go. And I guess I just check one by one until I find our base. Wow. Map. Not here, because remember, we parked ourselves right here. Now, this would be a good time to reset the base. But So that's exit to menu. Quit. So, servers. Oh! Oh! Oh, it popped up! Alright. Yeah. Okay. Save. Save. Okay. Join. Oh, yeah, so there must have been a server restart. And I just didn't notice the notification. I was panicking. Okay. Map. Yes. Okay. Woo! Hello, welcome back. So, there must have been a server restart. And I just didn't notice the notification. So, I was able to find my server. I was like, I don't recognize the name at all. So I was afraid I would have to go through and find, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a mess. All of, like, I'd have to go server by server until I found the one with our home base on it. But they do, like, this server had, like, I can transfer it, any siege on my world server. But in order to build, I have to rebuy a fief. And I lose my stuff. So does that make sense? So I have to rebuy permission to settle on the planet. Which I currently don't have a way of doing. And then I'd have to rebuild everything. So I was afraid I'd have to go server by server. But we don't. So there is that. So yeah, there must have been a server restart. And I just did not see the notification. Kind of annoying. I'm wondering Has that sand dune changed? I swear it's gotten bigger. That would be cool. I mean, not a lot. But it would be cool if sand dunes, like, changed in height and size over time. Because we're trying to figure out the recycling. I'm gonna lay off that. That'll be my own time. I think I'll have to look up how the recycler sees things. It's very awkward and not the most intuitive UI for the recycler. Close enough. So instead, I will construct a small chem refinery. And we will refine a fuel cell, and we'll do that. Okay, so the recycler's still here. Yeah, now we can interact just fine. Yeah, so there's a way to set it so when this pumps something out, it'll be dumped into here. I'm just not sure how. As is, we do need a chemical refinery. And we decided... Yeah. So one set of stairs in that area. Probably right where that is, to be honest. And one set of stairs in this area. Probably right where this is, going up here. As is... I'll have to move things around. Let's make a chemical refinery. Which takes copper ingots. We do not have? That doesn't seem right at all. Wow, down to 29. How are we doing on 6 days? Plenty of fuel cells. Not worried about that. I'm not going to deposit 313. So we need copper. So I did survey probe. We actually don't need that survey probe. I thought I did make a better cutter. There's backup tool. Yeah, there's the cutter array mark 1. So mining yield, copper, granite, salvage metal, iron. This is just copper, granite, and salvage. 18 per second. Oh, 27 per second. So I have to be quicker on the uptake. Or I need a better power pack. One of the two. I don't think... Yeah, so I don't need to carry this. We'll put that back for now. I think these can go in storage until they are needed. Well, I think that was here? No, that's... Well, the cutter array... I want to see if I can shred that. So I can't touch anything on the left. That's spare parts. Yeah, because these are used as needed, and I accidentally made way too many welders. So if I need copper, what we will do is I need 2 of these and 1 of these. And I wanted to see. Okay. No. That did not recycle this. It recycled something over here. Yeah, so... So this is storage. I don't know where it's reading this from. And I am concerned about that. Because I want it... Okay. So, look... So, it can't read from... Yeah. I accidentally shredded my engine. Okay. Now I need another engine. Whoop. Throw you in there. Yeah, so it can't read from this storage. But it can read from my backpack. So if I go in here... So welding wire cannot be salvaged. Okay. Alright, so we need more copper. So let's go get us some more copper. And turn this in. We only got about 15 minutes left, so I should have just enough time.
Someone's here.
No.
Who's that?
Yes, and look, we get more copper ore from what we're mining. Okay. So it uses more energy, but it is more efficient at mining. Alright, so I'll do the copper ornamental, and let's go turn this in. Woo, kind of tilted. Go use a 5. And it can do higher. It can do iron. Okay, but we're still in the cop. I swear that just moved up. And it feels like it's easier to aim. I don't know if that's true. Ooh. Oh, he's close. He's very close. Alright. Yeah, so there must have been a server restart. And there's a storm moving in. Oh, I picked a great time to come back, didn't I? You. It might miss us? I'm not sure it's headed directly for us. Yeah, so I should be able to grab a bunch of copper. My inventory. Yeah, I don't want to go too much heavier, so let me turn in the parts first. We'll see how much weight that frees up. And then we'll grab more copper on the way back. And I'll start refining those. It shouldn't take too long to get the refinery and jump to across the gap. And hopefully we can do that before the end of the recording session. I am curious if we make medium fuel cells out of basic fuel cells. You know what I mean? Like, you just take the oneers and turn them into twos, and then twos into fours, and fours into eighters? Like, they just double up? Or... not sure excuse me, exactly how that works. Deliver items. Engine. 2 treads. Contact issuer. Yes, these will do nicely, and I trust you'll put these sandbite components to good use. Ooh, hold on, something in my eye. Thanks for all your efforts, friend. If we ever meet face to face, I'll buy you with my spear. Take care out there. Is that it? Yeah, so we got customizations and some special parts. And that's it. We got a Sandbike Booster Mark II and an Inventory Mark II. Okay. Still... Oh, and a Sims Cutter. 63.48 versus 48.36. So this is better. Miners decided to try the... Okay, when the mining facilities were abandoned. So I'm gonna grab the... I'm just gonna drop this since I can make more. And we'll just drop that. Yeah, copper's heavy. So I'm gonna have to go back. This has no weight. That's 5. Hell. Oh, I need to drop off all that fiber as well. We got another skill point. Yeah. It says there's more? I don't know if that's true. They might be randomized. But they're not here. So I didn't realize I had 123 plants. I need to dump those. Plants. I think between recording sessions is just me going out and grabbing copper and going up to 3. We're not streaming. What the hell is going on today? Now we are streaming. Okay, something weird is going on. I don't know if it's me, if it's them. But luckily we're near the end of the recording session. Just because we are heading back. So the one we... Oh wow, that one, yeah, that gave us 70. Woo! Yeah, this purple one's the way to go. So if you can stack up on those, although there are probably better cutters as we go up. Yeah, we're gonna overload ourselves on copper here. Not gonna touch the plants. How? No, we're in the red. I won't go super. Like I'm not gonna go like, oh, maxed out red, but we'll stop there. And then we'll stop recording here, and then I'll merge this with that. There was a hiccup on the internet, but we're fine. So I don't know if that was me or Twitch. And I'll do some more farming and some rebuilding between recording sessions. I guess we need... It's like, oh, we got enough copper. We need a lot of copper. And we are not on a private server. We are on a public server, so... So... How are we doing on power? We're using 31 of 100. Okay, we should have enough for everything. Okay, so... So I kind of want to do that, right? I didn't realize it had its own storage compartment. Hold on, I think I've been doing this wrong. You're fine. Is that a cutter? That's a survey pro contract inventory. I think I just dropped it. That's fine. You're fine. Pull you out. You're good. And we'll dump all of you for now. Here. You're spare. Bike. Alright, so here's the bike we're gonna build. And I think the best thing to do... Right, it can hold 2. So 3 and 2. So these are for ingots, these are for storage. I think is the way to do it. Mats. Power cells is fine. Yeah, nowhere near capacity on water, especially with these, which I love. So I'm going to lead the bad guys around me dry. I don't think we're going to do more than that. 8, please. Yeah, I need 45. I have the power. Guess what I can do? It's not enough materials, but I can set it there for when I need it. And we're looking at stairs here, right? Sorry. Here, going down. And stairs there, going up. Okay. So I now have enough. So let's go ahead and make this. So how does this work? Why does it have no power? How much power does it use? $15. I should have plenty. Yeah, I'm using 31 of 100. Manage? Why is it disabled? Sir, 90. Oh, 75. Oh, I've been reading this wrong. Alright, so we're gonna need a second power generator. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 power generators. This is a problem. Alright. So... manage. Disable. Because it's more important to run the shields and that sort of thing. Alright, yeah. So... I think what I'll try to do is redesign the base. On the top floor will be storage and power generation. The second floor will be production. And the bottom floor will be water. And vehicle storage, I think, is the goal. I am inclined to demolish that. Oh, we do get some salvaged metal back. Okay, that's nice. So, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to move the water. I am going to need to move these. All of this. Okay. And I do appreciate that more than what I have. So I think I have a plan for between next recording sessions. I will obviously get a ton of water. I will go for much more, like I said, max copper here, are right, and at least max these copper ingots out. If possible. I don't know how big a stack is, but I'd like at least 2 stacks of this and 2 stacks of this, where it's like, alright, real quick, throw it out. So salvage metal. So I'll probably reorganize this as well. Stone is fine. Yep, that goes in there. Ash goes in there. We'll go ahead and split. Great. In you go. And I'll look up how circuits work. Because it's seeing something. But I'm not sure how much does 500 weigh. 5 is kind of heavy, so I think what you want to do is keep the welding wire in vehicle storage. Oh, I need to repair full is probably better than carrying on you physically. And we'll try to work that out. I'll grab more scrap. We're good to go. Story-wise, we're making progress. We're gearing up. I think we're doing good. Is there anything... What am I missing? All I'm missing is 3 outposts and 7... What do they call them? L for legend, right? 7 caves. So I'll try to snag those when I can. And like I said, the bandit camps, we're going to leave alone. I did get a skill point. We are going to spend that on planetologist mechanics, because we're getting to the point where we're using vehicles. Priority goes to repair, driver, scanning, and pilot. And if I can jump up to driver and pilot, I will... Oh, no. Yeah, alright. So, fuel efficient driver, scanning, and mining from your ore refinery. Hi, Husky Bear. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Ore straight into your storage containers. Yeah. But not... Does it work for the recycler? Because I'm not sure, like, this is very, like, is left intake, is right intake? They need a better system, because I'm trying to recycle the stuff in storage, but it's reading everything in my backpack. So I feel like what that means I need to do... Is it reading everything in my backpack? Yes. Is empty my backpack, load it back into storage, and then just use this storage as storage. No, so it's reading both. That is very weird, because there's no way to go, alright, this is in storage, this is in storage, this is in my backpack. I only want it to see the stuff in storage. I don't care about the stuff in my backpack. Needs a better recycling system, is what I'll say. I do appreciate the recycling system. But it might only, circuits might only work with refining. So I will look that up. But thank you for the knowledge, Husky Bear. So yeah, storage on the right, recyclables on the left. But I would like to see only recycle items outside of my backpack. Would be nice. But we need more power anyways. We need a second generator. So, can I split this? No. So once it's deposited, I cannot split it. Good to know. I will try to keep both of them at about 7 days. And we'll go from there. We are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. We did have a little hiccup. Apparently there was a server restart. I must have missed the notification. I know there is another restart in about 2 to 3 hours because of the Coriolis storm. We are done for the day. I'll redesign some things. We'll go forward. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Till we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for today. We'll see if there's anyone for me to raid. Otherwise, we will run ads. And yeah, I'll be back. Ari is playing Final Fantasy IX. We'll go ahead and raid her. Otherwise, we'll be back Wednesday. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind.